Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. So we're here unfortunately to talk about Scotland's defeat, and it's obviously very disappointing for the Scotland fans. I was really hoping that all three nations were going to get off to a flying start, to be honest guys. But unfortunately Scotland have lost 2-0. I'm sure some of you guys have obviously watched it. So here to do the live stream guys. For you to have your say on the game. Hit the like button if you could, guys, and don't forget, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a chance. See if you like the channel. But like I say, guys, we're here to discuss the disappointment of Scotland. So I quickly go. Obviously, I come to the comments in a minute, guys. So hit there. Obviously, hit your comments in the comment section. But yeah, with regards to the game. Disappointing, guys, because Scotland, to be fair, I watched it. I watched as much as I could of it. I wanted to live stream the game, but I had to work and I didn't get home from work in time to actually get on live. So I decided to change it and do post-match, guys. What I did see of the game, guys, Scotland were unlucky. At this level, this is the point in it. It's at the international level. You cannot miss the chances, guys, that Scotland missed today, because, like I say, they created plenty of chances. And what I make of it, guys, is they're missing a clinical striker, like a really ruthless striker, because there was a lot of balls chipped into the box, and Scotland was creating a lot of problems for the Czech Republic inside the box. With balls coming in, but the problem is, guys, at this level, this is international level. It's a major competition that only comes round every 4 years. So the problem we have with this kind of competition, guys, is that both teams have that little bit more concentration, that little bit more desire, and I think we saw that with the perfect example of the Scotland almost scoring. And the goalkeeper, well, it wasn't. It was actually almost an own goal, actually. And the keeper just managed to reach back and get his hand to it and keep it out. And these are the small margins, guys. I was quite impressed with Scotland's actual, intent, desire. They did everything. They just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. The ball wasn't bouncing right. And for me, guys, I'm asking: is this because of the way Scotland played? Because they really give it everything, and I've got to take my hat off to them, guys. I thought it was a decent performance, but they just got caught out twice, and Czech Republic put them chances away. The first goal, obviously, a bit sloppy, but and the second goal was obviously Scotland trying to put pressure on Czech Republic, and they've got caught out. So. It's really is small margins, guys. This is international football. It's small margins, and unfortunately, them small margins have cost Scotland today, because you have got to put the ball in the back of the net, and they had that ball in the box a number of times, guys, bouncing around, pinging around. It just wasn't falling right. They weren't getting on the end of it. The defenders were getting to it for the Czech Republic. And like I say, for me, from my point of view, the simple analysis of how it went is that the ball just did not fall right for Scotland to actually get a clinical shot on goal, because there was plenty of goal mouth action, just not many clinical attempts on goal. And that's the thing, guys, is that for Scotland, is it just that little bit of lack of experience of playing in these competitions for a while? Because obviously they've not been in it for quite in a major competition for quite a while. Which I don't want to highlight that too much, guys, because I've seen Scotland play plenty of times in the qualifying stages, and they always try, they always give, But obviously this is the problem, isn't it? And I think we saw it with Wales the other day, because Wales were pretty lucky to get a point out of that game, because they were the second best, if we're being honest. Obviously, you guys know I do not want to criticise any UK nations teams, but we have to sometimes be honest, and Wales were lucky the other day. So, like I said, guys, it's the small margins. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of the game. If you watched it, let me know in the comments. What do you think of it? Do you think that Scotland, will iron out them, manage to be more clinical against England? because it really sets that game up now for Scotland. Obviously, it's a tough game for Scotland, and I'm gutted because obviously I'm English, so I want England to win, but I want Scotland to qualify. So I was really hoping they were going to get something out of this game, which would mean that there wasn't as much pressure on them to get something out of the England game. So yeah. But like I said, guys, let me know in the comments what you made of the game. We'll go to comment. I can see Will obviously having a little bit of banter. I'm not laughing at Scotland, mate, but yeah, you're welcome to if you like. But for me, no. I would recommend if games are during school hours not to stream them. Well, yeah, I was planning to stream, to be honest, Will. I was planning to stream. It wasn't that it was in school hours that stopped me. I was working myself, and I didn't plan to be working today. And unfortunately, I did have to work, so that's why I didn't live stream the game. But yeah, you know, appreciate that, mate. Appreciate looking out. And yeah, it's a great suggestion. But I have to, you know, it's not just school hours, is it? It's people at college. It's people at work. There's people at work nights, so you know if the game's on, you just have to go with whatever time the kickoff times are. Can't just rely on obviously people that are at school, because obviously there's adult audience to also consider. And like I said, but yeah, I appreciate looking out, Will. But no, I wanted to do it. Like I said, I did want to stream today for the game, but unfortunately, I wasn't expecting to work. But I am self-employed, guys. I do house removal, so that comes with the job. That sometimes the jobs crop up that I do not expect, and I have to go with it. So yeah, but thanks for that, Will. Did you watch the game, mate, or did you see any of it, or have you watched any highlights? Let me know what you thought of it, because obviously I get your English and you want to have the banter, but as a football fan, what did you actually make of the game, mate? Have you actually seen it? Have you seen any of the highlights? And like I say, if you did, what do you make of it? So guys, obviously, well, I've just touched on the predictions league, guys. I've not looked at today's results. Obviously, predictions, what the guys gave for the predictions. But yeah, check that out, guys. The predictions league video is on the channel, and they did that 2 days ago, I think it was. So obviously, a little bit of competition. It's a little taste of something that I hope to be doing more stuff like that in the future. But yeah, massive thanks to those guys that have got involved with that. There's two English fans, two Scottish fans, and they're competing in a predictions league for all the group games that the UK nations are playing in. So that's Wales, Scotland, and England. But go check that video out, guys. Updates are going to be posted, so I'll be updating it later on social media. Because obviously, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what the guys predicted for the Scotland game. I can't remember all their predictions off the top of my head. But yeah, check that out, guys. Because like I said, that's just a little taste of some of the stuff that I hope to do more of with Fanden in the future to get you guys involved in the channel. So like I said, go and check that out, guys. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys what you make of the game. Did you see it? And if not, have you seen the highlights? Like I said, I was just saying, I think that Scotland were unlucky. It's literally a matter of that clinicalness, guys, at the top end of football. If you play it at the top end of football, you've got to put your chances away. And Scotland just didn't. You know, they created plenty of chances, plenty of balls going into the box, plenty of set pieces. But they just got caught out, and it was as far as I'm concerned, it was a pretty even game, guys. It's just that Czech Republic put their chances away and Scotland didn't, and that's the disappointing. That's why we love the game, guys. It's the top end of football. That's you know, that's why we want to see our clubs and our nations competing at the top end, because it's fine margins, and when it goes your way, we love it. When it goes against you, it's very, very disappointing. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you made of the game. Obviously, we've got Hamish, our Scottish mascot here, and Hamish obviously gutted, I'm sure, that Scotland didn't manage to bring it on, but he's still standing there proud as a Scotsman. So let's see what you guys are saying. Ella, hello Ella, how's it going, mate? Great to have you in the chat. Did you manage to get some of the game? I know some of you guys have been at college and school, so obviously possibly work as well, so you might not have actually got to watch the game, but you might have seen the highlights. If you did, what did you make of it? And let us know in the comments, guys. That's why I'm here today doing the live stream. Literally, I've only, like I said, I got in from work about half, I think it was, I missed about first 20 minutes, first half an hour of the game. Which was really disappointing because I really did want to live stream the game today, guys. But like I said, I didn't expect to work. It's just one of them things. If you work, you understand that unfortunately it can rule your life sometimes, having to go out and earn money to pay the bills. But there you go. So yeah, how's it going, Ella? Let me know. Have you seen the highlights? What did you make of it? I'm like I said, because I'm presuming you would have been at school. Let me know, guys. Did you manage to watch it at school? Did school let you watch any of the football, or did college? I'm presuming if you're in college probably wouldn't let you, and I'm sure that universities wouldn't let you either, because obviously that's a lot more serious education. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've seen it and what you made of it. Thanks for that, Ella. Will Bertham, I didn't watch the game. No, I was at school. Okay, mate, fair enough. I didn't know whether you might have caught some of the highlights. Obviously, disappointing for Scotland. I'm disappointed for you guys as well. Obviously, I've been watching these tournaments for, obviously, because I'm older, for a long time, so I know that they always fall at stupid times in the summer when you guys and you have games that you can't watch because they're on it, in school and working hours and stuff like that. So it's really disappointing, that side of the competition. But unfortunately, guys, it's the way it is. Wait till you see a World Cup. If you haven't seen a World Cup that is on the other side of the world, wait till you see that. Because I have, and then you get in stupid kickoff times, guys. You think it's bad now. Wait till our nations play in a World Cup that's on the other side of the world. We kick off times at 2 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. Then that's when you get really frustrated with it, because when you've got work and school and college and things like that, how can you stay up till that time in the morning to watch a football game? So yeah, guys, as much as the kickoff times are very frustrating, believe me, when we get a World Cup played on the other side of the world, it's even more disappointing because their kickoff times are crazy for us over on this side of the planet. So yeah, like I say, feel for you a bit. Well, unfortunately, I know you're a massive football fan, mate, and disappointed that you didn't get to see the game, mate. But obviously, school is important. It's part of your future. And I know obviously you're doing YouTube and you might have ambitions to make that a job in the future, but you still need a school education so that you can try and get qualifications, mate, and have something as another option just in case whatever, it's always better to have more qualifications than less, mate, because you never know what life's going to throw at you when you leave school. So unfortunately, mate, I'm gutted you missed the game because I know you're a big football fan, but unfortunately, mate, your education is important. It's important for your future. So massive respect to you guys that you are focused in school and not taking time off just for football. I know it's frustrating. I get it. I know it's frustrating, but your school, unfortunately, your school stuff is important for your future. So always remember that, guys. Will Bertham is saying, I am really struggling to keep up with the tournament. I haven't actually yet watched a game. Mate, you're not the only one. I have been so crazy busy the first few days trying to get the predictions league set up and off and running. And luckily, the guys, it was all planned in short notice. And luckily, the guys came through and managed to get the footage to me. Just literally, guys, it must have been 5-10 minutes before or whatever, before the first game kicked off. So obviously they sent me that and I had to go out. So I didn't manage to. So I spent 2 nights staying up late and editing the video for that. And it was an absolute nightmare because my computer was playing up, my phone was playing up. So it took me 2 nights. I had every technical headache you can imagine. So I'm in the same boat, Will. I think I've managed to I haven't managed to watch the Scotland game fully because obviously I had to work this morning. So I think it came in about half an hour after that had kicked off. And no, I've watched plenty of Euro football, but I haven't actually watched a full game. So I'm the same, mate. I've actually been that busy that I've not been able to watch a full game. So it's frustrating, mate. I feel your frustration. I do, believe me, I feel it, because I was like I say, but unfortunately, mate, you're like me. You're a YouTuber, so obviously, when you're a YouTuber and you're working to bring good content to the channel for obviously people that like your channel, then unfortunately, it's one of the downsides with being a YouTuber, that you do end up missing quite a lot of football, because you're always working to build the channel and not always getting to watch the games, which is disappointing. So I feel your frustration, Will, mate. I do. Matthew Bishenden, how's it going, mate? Great to have you here in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Matthew, big Inverness Caledonian Thistle fan, and obviously a massive Scotland fan. And also our leader in the, he was the leader up till yesterday. I've not done today's. I've not worked out what your predictions were for today, so I'll do that once I'm finished with the live. But before the Scotland game, Matthew is top of the predictions league. So yeah, he's flying the flag for Scotland with 6 points at the minute. But like I said, I haven't done today's predictions, guys, so I don't know if it's changed. But I think he'd still be top anyway, because yeah, he'd still be top even if the other guys have got one right, because he's 6 points. I think the nearest one behind him is 2 points. So yeah, so Matthew is still technically, I think, sitting top of the predictions league. So yeah. There you go, guys. I'm gutted, Gaz. I'm sure you are, mate. Honest, like I said, I missed the start of it because I was working, because I did want to do a live stream for the match watch along today, but I was, like I say, unexpectedly, I had to work. But yeah, mate, do you know what? Honest, seriously, Matthew, Scotland played well. They really did play well. They just disappointed, just didn't put the chances away, mate. That was as simple as that. That was, to me, was the difference between the two sides. Just literally just didn't put the chances away. Plenty of balls into the box, looking dangerous. For me, I think it was an even game. It was just that Czech Republic obviously managed to put them away their chances. I think you guys definitely missed Kieran Tierney today, because Andrew Robertson was pretty awesome today. He was definitely pushing. He was trying to be creative. So yeah, I think definitely if you'd had Kieran Tierney on the other week on the other side of the pitch, I think it could have been a completely different scoreline. But yeah, I didn't even know he was injured until I come home and started watching the game and they said it. I didn't even know he was actually injured. So massively disappointing, mate. But yeah, I feel your frustration. But do you think? Seriously, you got to think you have some confidence with it, Matthew, because they did play well. They just didn't put the chances away. So, you know, I don't know. I'll obviously see what you've got to say. Let me know, mate. I'll come to your comment. I'm sure you've got a comment about what your thoughts are on the game. Will Bertham, Scotland aren't good. I don't really get what Scotland fans were expecting. Mate, how can you criticise like that when you didn't watch the game? You didn't watch the game. They did play well. There was nothing between the two sides. Czech Republic just managed to put their chances away. So, you know, no, I'm not having that. There's a lot of teams. It's international football, mate. You can only. England have always been lucky in the last 20, 30 years to have decent players coming through. But that could dry up, guys. That could, we could have a period of time where we don't have top talented players that could compete, and we end up with a lot more lower league players, and that might make us struggle to compete in years in the future. I don't know, but no, I get your point, Will, and it's a fair point that if you want to be that critical, that's fair dues. But for me, mate, I think the teams were evenly matched. It's just that Czech Republic put their chances away. Scotland put plenty of pressure on the Czech Republic, trying to create an opportunity to score a goal. They just didn't put it in the back of the net. If anything, if there is a criticism for Scotland, it's up front. They are lacking a really ruthless striker. That is what they're lacking. And maybe because I don't know. I'd love to know you guys, what you Scotland guys. Do you think McTominay had a good game? Do you think he had a good game? Do you think he's 100% match fit? And do you think he, do you think the manager played him right? Because obviously he's another key player in the Scotland team. But yeah, I take on board what you're saying, Will. But actually, go and look at the Scotland team, and they have started to get a few Premier League players in the team, which is what's helped them qualify for the competition. So they are actually, obviously, no, I'm not saying that they're world champions or nothing, but they're starting to get a core of a decent team. But obviously they've got to make it up with fringe players. That might be playing in the lesser leagues in England. When I say lesser, I don't mean that with disrespect, but the lower leagues in England and Scotland. So no, I don't agree with that, Will. I don't think that's a fair criticism, mate. In respect of Scotland aren't good. You know, there's loads of teams we could say that against, mate, that they aren't good. And if anything, you know, I'm English and I want England to do well, and we have got a good team and we can play bad sometimes. We've all seen it. England can, you know, with all the talent that's in the England team, plenty of times we've seen where England have played really poor, mate. So, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? It's, I think with Scotland, I think they're just missing that really ruthless striker. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think that's what's missing for Scotland, a ruthless striker, a really clinical striker. Matthew Bishenden saying, I can't really type it all out here, but if you want my opinion on my Insta, I'm not promoting, but yeah, we watched it in school and England people were cheering. Sorry, English people were cheering. Mate, I wouldn't worry about that. There is some fans. I mean, when like this is the thing for me, guys. Right, when England and Scotland take the pitch at Wembley, then obviously I'm English and I want England to win, and I'll be right behind England to win. But no, if England and Scotland aren't playing, I want Scotland to do well. I'm not that kind of person. I don't understand where this hate rivalry stuff comes from, because you know. Scotland and England both love football, so why can't we love it together at the end of the day? Yeah, when we play each other, then there's the competitiveness and the rivalry and stuff like that. But yeah, I won't worry about it, Matthew. England fans maybe just obviously wanting to see that they can progress easier in the group and a bit of the rivalry. So yeah, I won't worry about it, mate. Obviously, like I say, I'm kind of a unique guy like that. I do not hate. I do not hate in football. I've got no time for hate. There's no time for it. Don't get me wrong, there's teams I don't like particularly, but I don't hate in football. And some people love to hate, mate. So that's probably why some of the England fans really cheering, you know, with a vengeance, shall we say. But yeah, mate, seriously, if you're a Scotland fan, ignore the English fans, because you did play well. You did play well. You just didn't put the chances away. It was as simple as that from where I was watching. You know, England fans that have just come out with comments of, you know, Scotland are rubbish and stuff like that. That's rivalry talk. That's not football talk. That's rivalry talk. You know, so it's kind of like, I want to talk football. So if a team needs criticising, I'll criticise them constructively. I won't just come out with a statement like, oh, they're rubbish, you know, because there's loads of teams we could say that are rubbish. Do you know what I mean? But that's just what do you call it? That's a passing gesture. It's you know, it's just a comment, innit? It doesn't really mean a lot. I value somebody's opinion when they actually give constructive criticism, an explanation for why they're criticising. That to me is talking football. If you actually give an explanation for why you think a team are rubbish, then you're more justifying your comment of saying a team is rubbish, aren't you? So, you know, that's just my opinion, guys. But hey ho, that's football. We all enjoy the banter and rivalry. It's just I don't take it too serious, to be honest, guys. Will Burford, mate, I know about kickoff times. I'm a cricket fan. Yeah, mate, you do some great cricket content. Like I said, I'm not a big cricket fan, but I have watched some of your videos, obviously, to be supportive to you. And believe me, I cannot stand cricket. I hate it. It's boring. But I respect that there are people that like football, cricket like yourself, and that's fine, mate. I respect that. Obviously, I'm sure there's things I'm interested in that you're not interested in. That's what makes us all different, mate. Yeah, but yeah, I can understand, because I know cricket. One thing I know about cricket is that when I've heard it on Talk Sport and stuff like that, is that the rain can stop a game. And that must be really frustrating if, you know, when I've heard it where the team can come out, play for 10, 15 minutes, and then it rains again and they stop playing. So, yeah, I can imagine that is very frustrating. But thanks for that, Will, mate. Matthew Bishop is saying, Will Burpham, sorry, but you hardly watch Scotland, so you can't say that. I know England are better, but you can't comment that because we lost in a game where the score doesn't reflect the performance. Yeah, mate, I can't totally agree with that, to be fair. If Will wants to criticise Scotland, he's entitled to. That's not a problem. I respect you guys if you want to give criticism. But come on, guys, let's, you know, if you're going to give criticism, let's give constructive criticism as fans, as you know, as a football, you know, as a football community. We all love football. If you're going to criticise them with a constructive comment, you know, and actually explain, you know, why you think they're good, bad, or whatever. But yeah, I agree, Matthew. I don't think Will meant it nastily. I think he just meant it as a bit of banter. So yeah, mate, I wouldn't take it too serious. So like I say, he's a nice lad, Will. I think he's just trying to have a bit of banter. I don't think he's been in it nasty. So yeah, thanks for that, Matthew, mate. Will Burpham, I've had cricket and school. Yeah, mate, I know, because I believe you missed the England game, which must have been frustrating, but obviously you went to the cricket. It's the thing, isn't it? When you love two sports, you're torn between which you follow when you like two sports. But yeah, I noticed somebody in the comment. I'm not going to repeat what they said, but I noticed somebody trying to have a little dig at you for in the chat for not watching, for missing the game. But yeah. Ignore that, mate. I won't worry about it. I've seen you how passionate you are as a football fan. So yeah, and also as a cricket fan. So you know, like I say, I know that you are just a big sports lover, mate. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. But thanks for that, Will. Danny B, how's it going, mate? I'm at work, fella, so barely saw the game, but can't help but support this great channel. Thanks, mate. I did send you a message back the other day. I'm gonna get you try and get you into the chat later, definitely, because like I said, my apologies, mate. That I've been I know I've been speaking to you over the last couple of nights, but I've been so busy. I literally went on the other day, guys, and I've been that busy for them 2 nights with editing. The list of messages I had was crazy. It was like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows when you take your eye off things, off the social media stuff, just for a day or two, because you're focused on other stuff. I can come back to it sometimes and just have lists and lists of messages, guys. So my apologies, Danny B. I will definitely try and sort that out for you after the stream and get you involved in the chat, mate. But yeah, thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate the support, top guy. And I can't wait to talk to you more, mate, because obviously I've not spoken to you an awful lot. So yeah, it would be great to obviously. I know we spoke a little bit about the international football, but obviously I've not spoke to you much about your interest in club football. So yeah, mate, definitely looking forward to talking to you more and get to know you, mate. But thanks for the support, mate. Much appreciated. Ella X is to be fair, I agree with Will. Scotland are a very poor team. Well, that's fine, yeah, fair dues, Ella. But please, come on, if you're gonna say they're a poor team, at least give us an explanation. Because for me, I know they're not one of the best. You know, they've not got one of the best teams in the competition. But come on, guys, they've not been in the competition officially for what, I think over 20 years or something, because they've obviously not had the talented players coming through. But now they have, guys. Now they've started to get a few talented players coming through, and they've not been in a tournament for a while. So if we were in a tournament for a while, it's going to take you a little bit of feeling back into it. So you know, it's the first game, and I understand you guys. You know, you're English, so you know, we're not seeing really. Obviously, seeing Scotland as a local rival, fair dues. I have no problem with that. But for me, I don't think I'm not saying they're the best team, but I think it was an even game. If you actually go and watch it, seriously, guys, go and watch the game. It was a pretty even contest. It's just that Scotland didn't put their chances away. And believe me, they put the ball in the box plenty of times. They just didn't manage to get somebody on the end of it. So yeah, but fair dues. If you guys, obviously that's your criticism, fair dues. But personally, guys, I prefer if you give us a bit of explanation to how you come to that conclusion. Matthew Bishop obviously getting a little bit of frustrated, I think, here with the criticism. But don't worry about it, mate. It's just they're just a bit of banter in it, friendly banter. They don't mean nothing by it. Ella, that's fine. But as a Scotland fan, I obviously have a higher expectation. I'm not going to say that word because England fans will get cocky when they beat us on Friday, but not a single Scots fan expects to win, mate. Seriously, England could win on thingy, but if England fans think that game is 3 points easy, then seriously, they don't know enough about football. Go back and watch. Go on YouTube and look at some of the games between England and Scotland over the years, and they are battles. Believe me, mate. They are battles. So it doesn't matter what England fans think of the Scotland team. Believe me, that Scotland fans, even if they'd be frustrated getting knocked out of this competition, but if they do get knocked out, but believe me, they'd be happy if they got knocked out. Well, they wouldn't be happy, but they'd be content if they didn't manage to qualify, but they beat England. So, we got to play them. Show them a bit of respect, guys. Come on. We have got to play them. I'm not a big fan of that. When you've got a game coming up against the team, you should, one thing, don't overlook the next game. We know this, guys. We see it in club football. If you overlook the next game and think that game is, that team's a walkover, that's when you can slip up, guys. We have to give Scotland the respect. And believe me, they will come at us on a Friday, I think it is, we play. They will come at us, guys. Believe me, England will get a game off Scotland. Scotland will obviously want some points. But believe me, guys, they will come after us. If you think that it's just going to be a walkover, that game, I don't. I know that Scotland, I've seen plenty of Scotland-England games over the years, and believe me, I've seen teams not as good as this Scotland team, give England a game, and they're not as with the same kind of talented players, and they've still managed to give Scotland a game. So come on, guys. All I'm saying is, until we actually play them, give the opposition respect. Because otherwise it could, it could be what catches England out. But yeah, Matthew Bishenden saying, but yeah, we played well. Need to put the chances away at this level. Got unluckily with some ref decisions. We defended well apart from first goal, and when we pushed for equaliser, we got countered. Yeah, the second goal literally was on the counter attack. You guys were pushing. Mate, I think it was good ball. I think, like I say, the concerning thing with Scotland is, are they relying too much on set pieces chances? Because I think that Scotland put the ball in the box plenty of times. But like I say, is it that they rely on set piece chances to potentially score goals? But yeah, I think it was an even game, guys. Seriously. If you are just going to say that Scotland are rubbish or poor or whatever, I don't think that's fair criticism. Give me an explanation for that, because I think that both teams matched each other. It's just that the Czech Republic put their chances away. It's as simple as that. It's not like Scotland were battered. They weren't. They just didn't put their chances away. So that's my opinion. But yeah, thanks for that, Will. Much appreciated. Sorry, Matthew. Thanks, mate. Will Burton, okay, but I just feel that they've lost to Czech Republic. They aren't going to beat England or Croatia. So, well, that's a fair criticism, a fair point, mate. But to be fair, we haven't played the Czech Republic and we haven't played Scotland yet. So, and to be honest, I was disappointed not disappointed. Obviously, I was glad England beat Croatia, but I was expecting more from Croatia when we played them the other day. I don't think Croatia were at their best, mate. So, at the minute, if we go off the first few games, I would say it's more likely that at the minute of the performance from the other day, it looks to me, obviously, you guys probably ripped me for this statement, but at the minute of the first two games, Croatia looked the poorer team out of the four. I think so, guys. Out of Scotland, Czech Republic, and Croatia and England. For me, out of them first two games, I think Croatia looked the poorer. Like I say, but that's just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you think. But fair dues, Will. I respect your opinion, mate. But yeah, until we play teams, it's like Croatia. I'll criticise Croatia now because we played them. So I think that they did play poorly, guys, against us. I think we've seen they can play well because they knocked us out of the last World Cup. So we know that Croatia can be a lot tougher team than that. But for me, I think we have to respect the other two teams until we play them. But that's just my opinion, mate. But thanks for that, Will. I appreciate your input. Will's also saying, I didn't watch the game and I am not the most knowledgeable on the national teams, but it's not looking good. Mate, it's not, I'll be honest. Fair dues. But to be fair, mate, this is the thing with these groups in international football. You only have 3 games to get enough points to qualify. And I have seen teams actually only qualify on 4 points. And I think I might have even seen a team qualify on 3 points before, actually. So, one win could qualify you if the other results go your way. So it's a little bit early to say, but yeah, I appreciate that, Will. At least you're honest, mate. Respect that massively. But yeah, I'm not having to go at you for obviously. You don't think that Scotland are great. That's fair dues. That's your opinion. I just think because we've got to play them, mate, as an England fan, and that's me talking as an England fan. I think we have to, give them a little bit of respect before we play them, because I'm a Bolton fan, guys. So I've seen my club plenty of times. Especially in the lower leagues, in League One and League Two, think that we've got the 3 points before we even walk on the pitch, and we've ended up coming off with nothing. So believe me, guys, I have seen that plenty of times thinking that way. So it's best not to think that way until you play a team. Just give them the respect they deserve, and that way you take their challenge seriously. Is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, thanks for that, Will. Much appreciated. Come back to the comments in a minute, guys. If you could, if you just tuning in, please hit that like button. It'd be very much appreciated, guys. Help the channel get seen. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a chance. See if you like the content. You might not like it. That's fine. If you choose to unsub or whatever. But if you could sub and give us a chance, that would be very much appreciated, guys. Because like I say, Fanden. As I keep saying I think on almost every video, I must say at least 2 or 3 times, I'm building Fanden for fans to be a channel for you guys. So you guys can come on, whether it's in the live chat and have your say, or whether it is on camera. If you guys are interested in coming on an actual video or on a live stream, you can get in touch with me on social media, and we can sort something out to get you actually on the channel and sharing your opinions with the Fanden community. So thanks for that, Will. Much appreciated. Let's see what Matthew's saying. Yeah, we need a striker with a physical presence like Lyndon Dykes that can finish better. I've not seen a lot of Lyndon Dykes, mate. I've seen obviously I know about I forget his name now. He plays for Dundee United. What's he called now, the striker? And he's in the team in T, if I remember rightly. What's he called now? Shankland. He's shown talent for Dundee. He's had a good, decent season last year or the year before. But is he? That's the thing. That was at the Championship level. Has he got? Has he got enough to step up to international level and do that for Scotland? That's the big question, isn't it, mate? But yeah, at the minute, I would say he looks to be the most in form Scottish striker is Shankland that I've seen. But you watch Scottish football a lot more than me, Matthew. So you might have a different opinion. But yeah, I obviously, that I've been trying to watch more Scottish football, and he's the striker that has stood out to me. But yeah, I just think because seriously, the chances that if you go and watch it back, guys, you will see there were plenty of goal mouth action. It's just the ball just did. It was one of them games where the ball just did not fall right for a Scot. It was either the goalkeeper would get it, go straight to the goalkeeper, it'd go straight out, it'd go out over, defender would get a toe on it, defender would get an head on it, a Scottish player would just miss it by an inch. There was even at one point in the game, guys, where they nearly scored an own goal because the ball was bouncing about that much in the box. And the keeper literally had to reach over and literally just got back enough to claw it out. And to me, guys, seriously, this is split-second stuff, because if that, in that, as an example, that keeper, right, if that had been club football where he's playing week in, week out, his concentration might have been a split second less, and that ball would have gone in the net. But because it is top international football in a competition that doesn't come around very often, that players are desperate to play in, it means that their focus is that little bit more sharper. And that little bit more sharper means that you get goalkeepers managing to just literally reach back and keep a ball out that's going right over him. So these are the small margins. I'm just making that as an example, guys. I really genuinely think if that had been in club football, there's a chance the goalkeeper's concentration would have been a tiny bit less, and that might have resulted in a goal. But this is top draw international football, and all the players are switched on because they know they've only got 3 games to get enough points to qualify, or they're out. So I would say that's the difference. This is why we call it top level football, guys. But like I said, just a bit of my opinion. Matthew saying we got unlucky today, Will, and we've not had a bad result in a while, so I don't get what you're trying to say. Mate, I think he's just having a bit of banter. I think he's just having a bit of friendly banter. I don't think he means any disrespect by it. But yeah, don't take it too serious, mate. Don't take it too serious. I know it's hurting at the minute because you really had high hopes as a Scotland fan, and believe me, mate, I did. I really wanted Scotland to get off the mark today, which would have meant that there was less pressure on Scotland for the England game, and it would have been probably a more enjoyable game, as it is now for Scots. But as it is now for Scotland, a lot more pressure going into that England game. So yeah, let me know, guys, what are your thoughts? Because I am here live streaming for your opinions to be heard. But thanks for that, Matthew. Like I say, mate, disappointing, obviously. But you're still in it, mate. You're still, it's only the first game. This is why you have 3 games in the group stages, and it's about getting enough out of them 3 games, to push on and make and get into that knockout stage. So, honestly, seriously, guys, if you've not watched loads of these competitions, it ain't over yet. This is just the first game. Believe me, there's twists and turns to come. If you look at the way it's scheduled in the competition, guys, the group stage is obviously played all like they are now, staggered. But when you come to the last group game, they're played at exactly the same time. They're scheduled. So if it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, for them all them 4 teams in that group, UEFA schedule the kickoff times at the same time. And there's a reason for that, because it can come down to the last game where every club or every nation, in that group could potentially still qualify on the last game of the group, on the last day of the group games. So seriously, guys, there's still plenty of twists and turns that could come yet in all these European groups. But like I say, that's the beauty of why we love football, and especially at this level. But yeah, a little bit of harshness, I suppose, for Scotland. It's just that's what it boils down to, guys. Scotland have had a little bit of an harsh lesson today because they did play well overall. They just got caught out with not taking their chances. Czech Republic took their chances, and this is why Scotland need to qualify for these competitions more, because they will get that experience, guys. If they start to qualify for these competitions more regular, they will get the experience to start to be tougher to beat. And that's maybe a little bit, if there is a criticism, I would say, from a Scotland point of view, that is it. It's just the lack of experience. And that's not a bad thing, because they're in it now, so they're getting the chance to get some experience. And like I say, for me, that's just my opinion, guys, but I think the teams were evenly matched, and it just came down to who put their chances away. So yeah, don't worry about it, Matthew. Plenty of football still to play. Still 2 more games for Scotland to potentially. And obviously, I don't say that easily because obviously I'm an England fan, so I want England to win. Believe me, I do. I'm English, so I do want them to win. But I'm going to be gutted as well if Scotland get knocked out. I will, because I want all UK nations to do well. Why do you think I called the channel Football Fan Den UK? Because I don't hate, guys. I'm not into that. The name of the channel should give you a clue. I just love football, and I love the community of football. I love what football does, guys. It brings people together, and that's why we love these competitions, because it doesn't just unite a town, it unites the whole country. So yeah, guys, that's just my opinion. Obviously, I know there's plenty of people in football, fans and stuff in the football community that like the banter and stuff, but for me, I love a bit of banter, don't get me wrong. I'm just not into the hate. That's not me. I just love football and having a little bit of banter and meeting football fans that like talking football. So that's why I built the channel, guys. So yeah, let's see. Thanks for that, Matthew. Will Bertham, I'm meaning I don't hate Scotland. No, mate, I'm not saying you hated Scotland. Like I say, you've just heard me. I've just been sticking up for you saying you're just having a bit of friendly banter. All I'm saying is if you're going to criticise Scotland, at least give us an explanation for your criticism. That's all I'm asking, mate. But no, I'm not saying. I know you don't. I've already got to know you a bit, mate. So I know that you're not a particularly a hater. So you're nice lad and just love football. So yeah, I'm not saying that. Don't take it the wrong way, Will. I didn't mean that. But yeah, Will's saying, I don't hate Scotland, but I don't love them either. They are just another team to me, like Spain and France. Yeah, well, just another team. That's a fair statement. Fair dues, respect for that. But I don't know. Yeah, fair dues. I'm going to leave that. I was going to make a reference to you being a Real Madrid fan, mate, but because I don't get that. But maybe that's a debate for another day. But yeah, fair dues, respect to Will. He's just saying that he's not hating. He's just having a bit of banter, guys. I hate one footballer, and that footballer is Jack Grealish. Nah, mate, I wouldn't say you hate him because you don't wish him anything to be wrong with him, do you? You just don't like him because he plays for Villa, if I remember correctly. If that's right. Am I right? I can't remember. I'm never the best with footballers' names, guys, so if I've got that wrong, my apologies. But yeah, I'm sure it's Aston Villa he plays for, so yeah. But I wouldn't say it's hate, Will. You don't hate, mate. You just dislike. There's a difference. Hate is a very strong word, in my opinion, guys. Ella obviously reacting to Will's comment because she is an Aston Villa fan, and that's fair dues. Bit of banter going on today in the chat, guys. No wrong with that. Just obviously, like I say, just don't let it get hateful, please. Owen Scott, Scotland didn't play poorly today. They were just outclassed by a side who were able to be more clinical. And Scotland didn't quite get the same kick as Czech Republic. Mate, I think Scotland played okay. I really do. I think it was literally a difference of, you got to think, guys, Czech Republic have been qualifying for Euros and stuff in the past. So they have got experience. They're a bit of, literally that is it. They're a bit more experienced in the competition than Scotland. And that was probably the difference between the two sides. I don't think that we can really criticise Scotland. They don't deserve to be criticised because they did play badly, guys. Believe me, I would be shy here saying they played poorly. But they did not play poorly. They had a right goal. They put the ball in the box plenty of times, created chances, just didn't put the chances away. It's as simple as that for me. And they definitely missed Kieran Tierney. But yeah, thank you for that, Owen Scott, mate. Like I said, I think you guys did. It was just the difference of not putting the chances away. So thanks for that, mate. Much appreciated. And I appreciate you getting in the chat, involved in the chat, Owen Scott. Thanks for that, mate. Will Bertham, Alex, I thought you were supporting Birmingham. No, she plays for Birmingham, doesn't she? She plays for Birmingham under 14, but she is, so she's told me she's a big Aston Villa fan. So yeah, fair dues. DJ Samuel, what a goal that was from the halfway line. Yeah, I'm presuming he's referring to the second goal, because I actually missed the second goal, to be fair, guys. I'd literally gone to answer my phone, turned around, and it had happened. And that's just God's law, isn't it? You go to pick up the phone, ring, you're watching it, the phone rings, you pick up the phone, and you miss the goal. So yeah, I meant to watch it back, but obviously, like I say, guys, trying to get ready for the live stream, I forgot to watch it back. But thanks for that, DJ Samuel, mate, and thanks for getting involved. Much appreciated. DJ Samuel, guys, he's involved in the prediction league, second in the table. Obviously, that was before I've checked today's result, obviously. So I will be checking that after. If you don't know about that, guys, go and check it out. The videos on the channel. A little bit of a taste of more stuff that I want to do to involve fans in the channel, because obviously Fandom is called Fandom for a reason, because I am building a channel for you guys to be involved in and feel a part of, and feel that this is your channel. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of a prediction league, 4 guys, 4 fans, 2 English fans, 2 Scottish fans competing against each other. You can check out the video on the channel, guys. I'm putting the updates on the social media, on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook, for you guys to see the table, the league table. So like I say, we've got Scotland fans versus England fans, and it's like I say, it was 6-3 to Scotland. Scotland winning 6 and England were 3. That was before today's game. So like I said, guys, I need to go and check the predictions to update that, and I will be doing that not in the next couple of hours. So keep your eye out for that, guys. But yeah, go and check it out, because like I say, that is just a little taste of some of the stuff that I hope to do more of in the future. Because like I said, that, guys, Fandom is about involving you and getting you involved as much or as little as you want to be involved in the channel. So thanks for that, DJ Samuel, mate. Second in the table in the predictions league. Ella X is saying, nope, I support the Villa boys. Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you did, Ella. I thought you was a big Aston Villa fan. I know that you're a Villa fan and you are playing for Birmingham under 14s. Hence, guys, profile picture. That is Ella's profile picture, because she plays for the under 14s, but she is definitely a Villa fan. So thanks for that, Ella. Scotland will get a point against Croatia, maybe. Fair enough. Like I said, I know England fans don't particularly give a lot of credit to Scotland, but seriously, guys, go and watch that game. Scotland created chances. You know how honest England. We know how good they are, but we also know how England can make mistakes at the back. You go and watch that Scotland game and look at how much that ball is pinging about in the box, and still tell me that you are confident that we are not going to concede anything from Scotland. Seriously, guys, go and check it out, because Scotland put that ball in the box plenty of times, and that worries me, guys, because England can be sloppy in defence. We have seen it so many times, and as an England fan, I'd be worried about that. And if you're a Scotland fan, you should take that as a positive. Yes, you was unlucky and didn't put your chances away, but you did create plenty of goal mouth-action, and that is a positive. So yeah, like I said, guys, obviously, there's a good chance England will win, because obviously going into it, England are favourites. But for me, I am not writing Scotland off. Believe me, go and check it out, guys. Go and check out the highlights and look at how many times Scotland got that ball pinging about in the box. And you, honest, tell me, seriously, that didn't fill me with confidence thinking about England's defence. Believe me, guys. But thanks for that, Ella. Much appreciated. Said Prestige, quick scopes. Watch the game in school. What a joke. No, mate. Honest, seriously. Why is everybody giving Scotland that? They played well. It's just that lack of experience, guys. They just, this is the difference. Czech Republic have got that experience of playing in these competitions more recently than Scotland have. Scotland just need that experience. They're getting it. Obviously, you want to get results and get in and progress in the competition. But hopefully, this is a good stepping stone to Scotland getting the experience and being in more of future competitions, and maybe doing actually achieving something. So seriously, guys, I would say that it was an even game. Scotland didn't put their chances away. Czech Republic did. And obviously a little bit of slight criticism for the first goal for Scotland because it was a little bit sloppy. But overall, guys, it was a fairly matched game. They just didn't put their chances away, Scotland. But thank you very much for that quick ZZ Prestige Quick Scorpion. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you coming getting involved in the chat. James Dunn, hi. Hello, James Dunn. How's it going, mate? Thank you for coming getting involved. Let's see what James is saying. Scotland didn't actually play that badly, to be fair. No, mate, they played okay. Obviously, we can say there's room for improvement, definitely. But it was obvious, just the difference of putting the chances away. And obviously, I think that if Kieran Tierney had been on the pitch, that would have made a difference as well, guys, because it would have meant Croatia would have had a lot more to worry about, because Andy Robertson was definitely dangerous today. He just obviously, just like I say, guys, it just didn't bounce right. The ball didn't fall right. You've all watched games where it's happened like that for your team. And that was the sort of game that Scotland had today, where it just, they could have still been playing till midnight tonight and it probably just wouldn't have happened. That kind of game it was, guys, seriously. And we've, as fans, we've all watched our nation or our club, particularly in club football, we have all seen our teams have a game like that at some stage, guys. So, yeah. Let's see. Please, Stephen Allen. Yeah, please hit the like button. Be much appreciated, guys. Thanks for that, Stevie. My backup there in the background, doing all the work magically that you guys cannot see. But thanks for that, Stevie. Yeah, guys, if you could, please hit the like button. And also, if you're new, please subscribe. Give the channel a chance. Okie doke. So thanks for that, Stevie. So it's showing that, don't you? Right, yeah. All right, so we can see. So we're going to give that one a miss. So, yeah, we got a bit of somebody being a bit disrespectful there in the chat. But don't worry, guys. You're going to get the haters sometimes from people being a bit disrespectful. I don't know why you are putting a comment like that, pal. Because they got people in the background that monitor the channel to make sure comments like that don't come through. So, I don't know why you need to be like that, mate. There's no need to be like that. We are just here to, as fans, enjoying talking football, guys. That is what Football Fandom is about. So, yeah, my apologies, guys, for if you saw the disrespectful comment there with somebody being rather aggressive and abusive. It's completely unacceptable and not necessary. It's just some people are very sad. Gaz is a top lad, very good to listen to. Thanks, mate. Don't worry, the haters do not bother me, guys. But thanks for that, Ella. I appreciate your comment. The haters don't bother me. Haters, to me, guys, are sad people that have got nothing going on in their life, so they go around hating. They haven't got the ambition to make something of themselves, to achieve something in life, to set themselves a goal and just go for it. They see other people trying to achieve, so they have to hate. And that's sad. That is really sad. Let them get on with it. Just ignore them, guys. But massive thanks, Ella. Respect. Appreciate the support, mate. Don't worry about the haters because they are like water off a duck's back to me, guys. I have, I've got a perfect saying for people like that, but I'm not going to say it on the channel because I want to keep it clean, guys. But thanks, Ella. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. DJ Samuel, the stupid YouTube trolls. Ignore them, guys. They won't have no success. Like I say, I have my beautiful wife in the background helping. My cousin is in the background. My mum and dad always trying to support the channel. I've got family helping in the background that you guys don't see. So the haters will not have no success on this channel. We've just got to feel sorry for them, guys. You have to, unfortunately, as sad as it is that they have to do that, we have to feel sorry for them because they are just sad people that have no ambition in life other than just to, go and hate on people because they've got nothing to do. They've got sad lives. They got very few friends, and so they spend their time hating on people because they can't set themselves. You guys, I've spoke to you guys that support the channel. All of you guys, most of you that I've supported you, if not all of you, have got something that you are striving for in life, something, an aim, an ambition to achieve something in life. Haters don't have that, guys. That's the difference between you and them. You're good people. You set yourself targets to achieve something in life. Like Ella's got obviously football ambitions. Will is obviously working on the YouTube channel, and I know that DJ Samuel is working to try and get a career going in respect of what he's interested in. So yeah, guys, you guys have got ambitions in your own lives. Ignore the haters. Let them get on with it. They're sad enough to spend time hating. They're only wasting their own lives, guys. And life is precious because we ain't here forever. So let them get on with it. They are sad. But thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. Ella, DJ Samuel, much appreciated. I think my comment was deleted. I don't know. I commented something just saying that I'm sorry. I was just a bit annoyed and telling you about Scotland striker. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I commented. Right. Well, Matthew, I'm sure if my obviously admin behind the scenes has deleted your comment, I'm sure it's been done by accident because they will see you comment on the channel on a regular basis and your positivity, mate. So I'm sure if it has been deleted, my apologies. They will only delete, guys, if the comment is aggressive, abusive, or racist or disrespectful. Because we're trying to build a positive. This is positive what we're doing here, guys. We're trying to build a fan community for positive fans that just love football. That's what Fandom is about. If you love football and you love talking to other fans about football, then this is the channel for you, because I am building it to give you, the fans, a channel that it's not about me. I'm not asked about being a celebrity, guys. I'm just passionate about football, and I'm very, very passionate about fans being given the respect that they deserve, because without fans, these big stadiums don't exist. You, the fans, mean that there is an 80,000-seater stadium down the road or a 60-seater stadium down the road. It's you guys that make football, and that is what Fandom is about, guys. It is about creating a channel that gives fans the respect, good fans like you guys, the chance to come and have a channel that represents you and gives you the chance to be involved. So yeah. Like I say, Matthew, seriously, I apologise, mate. The guys in the background know that you are a good channel member and that you obviously support the channel. So if they have deleted your comment by accident, my apologies, mate. I really do apologise. Always appreciate your support, mate. But yeah, thanks for that, mate. Let's see. Matthew saying, it's all right, you know. Yeah, mate, like I said, seriously, honest, when I'm streaming, they try and take care of things in the background just to make, like, you guys that all know you're involved in stuff, in groups that I'm doing on social media. I try my best to keep things non-toxic so that you guys, you're on social media, you know how many haters there is out there, how many sad people that like to hate. So all my efforts always go into keeping Fandom positive for you guys to enjoy being around positive fans that just want to enjoy football without the hate. So you guys know that. So I'm just like I said, I don't want to keep repeating it. I'm just expressing. Fandom is about fans coming together and creating a positive fan community that's not toxic. So thanks for that, Matthew. It's all right. You know that I comment positive things. I've never hated, mate. I know you're a top fan and a top supporter of the channel, mate. I'll be honest, seriously, if they've deleted it, it's been done by accident. Seriously, they know you're a good channel member, mate. So thanks, and my apologies. Maybe I accidentally deleted my own comment. I don't know. Right. Well, I don't know, mate. Seriously, I know the guys in the background. They know. They get to see you guys show up regular, so they know who's obviously being positive and wanting to be part of the channel. They're recognizing your names, which is why I tell you guys sometimes, if you're talking to me on social media and you're on YouTube with a different account name, let me know, because then I can obviously know who I'm talking to. If we've been talking on social media, that's how I know who I'm talking to, guys. So yeah, thanks for that, Matthew. Like I say, my apologies if it was us that have deleted it. It's not been done on purpose, mate. Seriously, I want to be as positive with you guys as you are with me. Seriously, DJ Samuel, and the trolls make fake profiles like Jimmy South. Yeah, sad, mate, because they're cowards. They're very sad, but they're cowards as well. But let them get on with it, guys. We are here to just love football. We are a football community, and that's what fandom is about, guys. We are here so that you guys have a channel to represent. Let the haters hate. Let them get on with it. They are the ones that are sad. And like DJ Samuel just said, they're that sad that they don't even have the, the knackers to do it in their own name. They hide behind some kind of fake name, thinking that they're clever. But how can you be that clever when nobody even knows who you are? So, it just shows that they're sad, because that's all they get a kick out of, is hating and thinking that it's cool to do it. How sad is that? You could be out with your mates having a beer. You could be on the, the local field having a kickabout, with your mates. You could be out with your family having a nice meal, going watching a movie with your girlfriend. But no, these people choose to go on social media and hate, and go on YouTube and hate. How sad is that, guys? Seriously, they could be flying off to the Caribbean, but they're sitting on YouTube hating. How sad is it? Let them get on with it, guys. But I really appreciate the support. Really great to see you guys respond so positively to the haters. Let them get on with it. It's their sad life that they have to worry about. We don't have to worry about it. We just feel sorry for them, guys. But thanks for that, DJ Samuel. Much appreciated, mate. Matthew Bishenden saying, DJ Samuel, yeah, I know you. I know how immature and childish that is that. Yeah, mate, like I said, they're sad. Let them get on with it. We're here to build fandom as a positive fan community. And all you guys that are always positive with me, and group members on social media, I really appreciate how positive you are coming on the channel and the support that you give. Because like I said, it drives me on, guys, because I'm building the channel for you. And seriously, I can't say this enough. Yes, I want football fandom to be a success. I'm sure you guys know that. And I want it to be a success, so it helps take the pressure off me, because the more successful it is, the sooner I can get the channel heading, doing the ambitious stuff that I've got planned for the channel. So yes, I want it to work to take the pressure off, because obviously you guys know that I don't make any money out of this yet. So all the work that I put in is all off my own back. But I'm passionate about it, guys. I'm passionate that there is, I have no disrespect to any other YouTuber on YouTube. Seriously, guys, everybody that's on YouTube, they're doing their own thing, and a massive respect. But seriously, is there a channel on YouTube that actually really wants to represent fans? There's plenty of YouTube channels talking football, but is there truly a YouTube channel that wants to give fans a voice, wants you to come on and have your say, giving you the chance to be part of the channel? That's what I am. That's what my ambition is, guys, to create fandom to be your channel. So if your team are doing your editing and you think you should have the right to have your say heard, this is where you do it, guys. This is your place to have your opinion heard. So I'm very passionate about that, and I'm sure that you guys that have got to know me a bit know that I am not on here to be no celebrity. You won't catch me walking down the catwalk, guys. You won't. Seriously, I'll be like, give it to the fans, give the award to the fans, because the fans deserve it, not me. So yeah. But yeah, thanks, guys. Really appreciate the positive support. And like I said, I'm just showing a little bit of my passion and letting you guys know what, how ambitious I am to make this channel be a success for positive fans like you guys, because I really do appreciate all the positive support. So thanks for your comment, Matthew. And yeah, top guy. The leader. See, we got the leader and the number 2 in the prediction league. On the channel, obviously being supportive, and I really appreciate that from you guys, and all you guys. Ella obviously leaving positive comments, and Will's obviously had a little bit of banter, but he's always trying to be supportive as well. So thanks for that, guys. Really do appreciate it. So guys, obviously I want to hear from you. If you've got any comments, obviously we've spoke about the Scotland game, and I still want to hear from you if you've got anything to say about the Scotland game. But before, obviously, I cut this short, call it a day with the short, I want to hear from you guys. If you've got any score predictions for the England-Scotland game coming up, I think it's on Friday. We've also got Wales playing on Saturday, I think. Wednesday. Is it Wednesday Wales play? I think it's Wednesday that Wales are playing. And obviously, the rest of the tournament, guys, other nations, have you guys been watching any of the other nations? Because as Will was saying before, he's not watched a lot of football because he's been busy with studies, and obviously he likes cricket, so he's been busy with that. So obviously we're all probably missing games that we want to see because we have other commitments. But yeah, if you have watched any of the other nations, let me know your thoughts, guys, because that's what we're here for, just to build a community where you guys can all share your opinions on the football. So thanks for that, DJ Samuel, mate. Let's see what Matthew Bishenden is saying. Anyway, guys, I've got to go now. It was good to join us live and speak to you about the Scotland game. We'll catch up sometime before Friday night. Thanks, mate. I will catch up with you in the fan zone. I appreciate the support, mate, and really appreciate your positive comment. And like I say, if we did delete your comment, I really apologise, mate. I'm sure you know if it has been us that's done it, we didn't do it on purpose, because we are very appreciative of you guys that are supportive with what we're doing, because we're doing it for you. So yeah, thanks for that, Matthew. Take care, mate. And massive respect. Top guys. Go and check him out, obviously. Big Inverness Caledonian Thistle fan. And like I say, he's the top of the leaderboard in the predictions league at the minute. Well, I was last time, guys. Like I said, I've got to check today's results. So I'm sure Matthew's still at the top, because even if the other guys have got their predictions right, they wouldn't get enough points to take over him just yet. So I'll have to check that. I can't wait to check that, actually, guys, and see see how that table is looking now. Because like I said, before today's game, we had Matthew at the top, obviously Caledonia, Cali Central, his account name, so he's at the top on 6 points. We got DJ Samuel on second on 2 points, and we have JJ on 1 point, and we had Mackenzie Taylor at the bottom. Unfortunately, and the thing is with Mackenzie Taylor, he was unlucky, guys, because if you actually go and watch the video, and it is on the channel, go and check it out, he gives really good explanations for his predictions, really good explanations. But he's, unfortunately, I don't know if he got today's game right. I don't know. I'll have to check. But I know he was a bit unlucky with the first 2 results. But yeah, go check that video out, guys. Gives you guys a little chance to see some of the fans that are involved in the channel, and obviously their opinions on the tournament and what they're thinking is the results are going to be. But thanks for that, guys, and thanks for that, Matthew. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Take care, and I will definitely catch up with you, I'm sure, in the fan zone. So, guys, I am obviously I'm going to call it a day now because I did only come on for a quick hour, and I've not. I literally watched the game, jumped straight on, and like I say, just trying to give you guys the opportunity to have your voice heard on the football. So more live streams will be coming, guys. I need to check what other games are coming up, and I'm sure Wales are playing on Wednesday, so I will check out that, and we'll get something scheduled for that, hopefully, as long as work commitments check, because I need to check the work commitments. But keep an eye out for the channel anyway, guys, because I will be scheduling plenty more live streams throughout the tournament. We're following all the UK nations, and I'm trying to be as positive as I can with all UK nations. I want us all to enjoy the tournament. Because that's what football fandom is about. It's bringing fans together, being positive and enjoying football, guys. So yeah, thanks very much today, guys, for all your positive comments, and I do apologise for the haters. Unfortunately, as the channel becomes more popular, guys, we will get the haters that will pop up every so often, so we have to just tolerate and ignore them. Unfortunately, we just feel sorry for them, guys, because they're just gutted because they don't know how to be positive and decent and respectful, and I'm a strong believer. If you want respect, you give respect. So that's just my opinion, guys. But yeah, if you see on the bottom of the screen, guys, a little bit of info there with regards to what I'm trying to get going on Instagram to get you guys involved. So if you are a supporter and you like the channel and you want to be more involved, get in touch with me on social media, and we'll get you involved in the group system on Instagram. And there is a chat group coming soon, guys, on Facebook. I was going to open it up, a chat group, but Facebook have just made a load of changes to group stuff. So I haven't had a chance to read through it. So I haven't, because of that, I haven't set up what I was planning to set up on Facebook. There is a group on Facebook for Fandom, so you can go and follow that. But there's another idea I've got to create a chat group on Facebook, and I need to read up on the updates that Facebook have given recently, so that I know that I'm obviously keeping them happy. But yeah, I'll let you know more about that soon, guys. I just need to do, like I say, just read up on the update that Facebook have done, and hopefully we'll be getting that going soon. So like I said, guys, really appreciate you coming, getting involved today. Thanks very much for your comments and your input. Really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome, and I really enjoy doing the channel when I see that you guys love being a part of it, because like I said, that encourages me to keep going, guys. Knowing that you guys want to be part of the channel is obviously a real motivator. So thanks for that, guys. Hopefully you enjoy some of the football, because I am going to take a little bit of a day off tomorrow from the Fandom stuff, because I have been non-stop at it for the last week or two. So tomorrow we haven't got a UK nation involved, so I am going to take a little breather from the Fandom, but I will be still obviously trying to watch some of the football. But thanks for that, guys. Really appreciate you coming, getting involved. Really appreciate your support. And hopefully I will see you on more live streams through the tournament. Take care for now, guys. All the best, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.